Wow, okay, well that's kind of a left curveball there. Let's move on. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode number 32 of the Catan King YouTube channel. The Settlers of Catan is the game, 2 placements each. Without further ado, let's analyze the board. Alright, so if you're new here, I'm just going to give some inside look into my brain here while I analyze my opponent's placements as well as mine. I'm placing second today, but let's analyze Orange's potential first placement here. So right off the bat, what I notice is the ore is going to be a bit scarce. The top left corner looks like a very promising first placement. The 5 of ore, 10 of wheat, and 8 of sheep. If we take a look at sheep numbers, very good across the board. Wood is pretty decent with 1 4, 2 6s. And then we got that brick all patched up right in the middle here. And let's take a look at the ports all around. So let's start off at the top left here. If you put your placement there, you do have access to both the brick port and the sheep port, so it gives you kind of that flexibility there, depending on where your second placement goes. And then if we continue to go on, we see 3 for 1 ports, 3 in a row there, and then down we see the ore port, which might work out if you grab the 5 of ore at the top left, and then you play the DC game there, and you would try and build a road down to the 8 where the port is at there. And then we've got the wood port on the 3 there, which could possibly play out if you land on the 6-4-3. So with all of that being said, if I was orange, I'd get my first placement on the 5, 8, 10 top left and go for the 2 ports, either the sheep port or the brick port. Most likely the sheep, since I'm on the 8 of sheep. Let's see what orange does here. Wow, okay. That kind of took me by surprise there. So for me, no brainer, I'm going to go to the 8, 5, 10 there, top left corner. Makes a lot of sense. I'm surprised that he left that open, actually. Alright, well, if I'm red, I'm going to the bottom, 8 of wheat, 4 brick, 5 of sheep, and I'm going to point my road to the 8-10, to the ore port there, because I have good odds that I'm going to land a wood and an ore here at the 6-3 or maybe at the 4-3 combo on top here. So that would be my move. So let's see what Kyle, red player, is going to do here. Wow, okay, well that's kind of a left curveball there. Let's move on. Blue. If I'm blue, I'm going to the 8-4-5, and I'm going to snag up the 6 of wood, 3 of ore, and 11 of wheat, and go towards a 3 for 1 port with the 4 and 11 combo. That's what I'm doing. Wow, okay, interesting. There is a bit of risk there. There is some risk that someone does go on the 4 and 11 of brick with the 5 of sheep there. But I guess he's got options. He could either go to the other side, the 6-5-9 of sheep. And I guess he's banking on the longest road here. However, I really think someone might snag the 8 of wheat, 4 brick, and 3 sheep, so that's going to kind of peg him to go to the center here. Interesting strategy. And man, red, Kyle has put himself in quite the pickle here. There's a few spots you could go, I suppose. First, you could debate the bottom left 8-4-3 position, but then you have to deal with matching numbers, the 8 and the 4. You could also go super heavy on sheep and park yourself on the 6 of wood, 5 and 9 of sheep to your right, and then go for a 3 for 1 port with the 10 of wheat there, since you do have the sheep port. Alternatively, you could go on the 4, 11 and 5 right in the middle, but I don't see that strategy working as well, but I suppose connecting 4s, if they roll often, could work in your benefit. Let's see what he does. Yep, okay. I mean, who knows? It could possibly work. He's got some really good sheep numbers, and it could work in his favor if he gets some early rolls here. Now, for me, I technically need, wood and brick, but am I gonna get it on this round? Probably not. So where do I want to go? My sheep port strategy is kind of pooch now, and the only port I really have access to for the first placement is a brick. So going with that, I think I might be best off if I go at the bottom left, 8, 3, and 4, and point my road to both ports, the wood and the ore. I think that just makes a lot of sense. Alternatively, I could have went to the 6, 11, 12 to your right, 6 of wood, 11 wheat, 12 of ore. But I just think the combination of 8, the wheat and sheep, along with my 5 here, the brick port, and then we're going to go with the ore port. I think it just makes a ton of sense. So I'm going to go with that location. Here we go. Okay, so for orange, I mean, this is pretty tough here. I would debate going top right, 4, 3, and 11, and then go for the 3 for 1 port. Or even possibly go on the 9, 11 of brick, and the 10 of wheat. I think he's just got to get on a lot of brick or a lot of wood to do some damage here. So let's see what he chooses. Alright, yeah, just as I suspected there. Okay, so for my viewers here, those who follow me, you might notice something different throughout the game here, and if you're new here, I'm switching things up just for this video to see how it is. I'm just testing here. So leave comments. I'd love your feedback on your style here, but essentially I'm not going to be narrating or doing any voiceover on the actual game. I'm going to be fast forwarding the entire thing, putting some background music, and then I'm just going to be doing, I'm going to be closing at the end of it with a small thank you, goodbye, and call to action. So without further ado, let's dive right into the game. Enjoy the show. Oh, so close, so close. Well, perhaps next time. Better luck next time. Look, if you're one of the ones that watch all the way to the end, let me know how you like this version. If you like the background music, the pace of the game fast forward, and you don't hear my voice there in the background. I'd love to hear your feedback and your comments. So if you listened, if you watched this all the way to the end, you're one of the true ones, one of the loyal Settlers of Catan fans, and for that, man, I can't thank you enough. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, leave me a comment, and I'm looking forward to seeing you on the next episode. This is Catan King signing out, bidding you farewell. Good evening.